16. So Arkansas State's offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Collins. Catch in the middle, it's Summers. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Quickly to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Red Wolves have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be brought down.
And as a defense, you can practice the option all week, but seeing it live on this first drive, it's really hard to stop. A lot of success early. Let's see if this defense can settle in.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun. Ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Turning it on. That one could... put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Fox. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in, it's Dalton. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Wide open spaces.
And we are not experts. We know a little bit about football, but one thing we all know, it's hard to win if you're going to continue to turn the football over. A fumble, an INT, a fumble. You're not going to score many points if you keep making donations to the other team.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to...
Touchdown, Arkansas State! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Indiana managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrower victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Bloomington had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They get to him as he throws. Grab near the marker. It's Dalton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback knowing where his answer was against the blitz and against man coverage, picking up that completion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Kane. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Working the middle. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Fox. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Kane. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the first and goal. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He's looking to throw. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
And the Red Wolves come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The Red Wolves have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Summers. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Collins. Quickly complete. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's on target and complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job.
The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Red Wolves! He got a step and just dusted the field. timing and better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Here we go.
Back to pass, it's Fox. Got his man down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Lots of running room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Got a man, it's Ashley. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on second down. Caught behind the line, it's Summers. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
And the Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The pull and throw off the RPO. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
There he goes! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up fourth down. And that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Collins. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
The Red Wolves are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
Wants to throw. It's Fox. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game, so I like when offense...
There he goes! All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Golden Eagles are rolling down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Briggs. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Gets it past the marker. Turning on the Jets. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Red Wolves come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around.
It's a seam wide open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to that QB.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down, and a quarterback hit.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 8 over SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
He's loose. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind them, and they pick up the first.
And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple.
Oh, a lot of space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to take a shot. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Collins. And his throw is incomplete. The Red Wolves are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Dalton.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Rides the back and leaves it. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play. And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man, it's Fox. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. Touchdown, Arkansas State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. He'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Punt is on its way. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. guaranteed. On the ground, it's Ellison. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got his man. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They boot it away. And the returner is stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man, it's Fox. The short hands, it's Milner. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
3rd down play from the gun. Snagged out of the air. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Get it out on the screen. At the 45 on its way. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Fox. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Briggs. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Quarterback running on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Makes the grab, it's Ashley. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's got some space. He's at touchdown, Red Wolves. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
31, Southern Mississippi.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.